Hey there, it's Adam here with Bee Kept, and I'm over here in my apiary, my bee yard, one of them anyways. We've got a super swarmy, swampy day here in Middle Tennessee, and I'm gonna try to get some quick bee work done before the next weather system moves in, or the next thunderstorms. What I'm doing today and what I teach is that you need to have a reason to get into bees. Today my reason I feel like is pretty good. I've got a trapped swarm here that I trapped last Sunday. They are in a Langstroth trap. It's got a void underneath the deep frames, and if I leave these bees in here for too long, they will start building natural combs off of each frame. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to transfer them into this horizontal hive right in front of them before the storms roll in. So I really want to just take this video to show you what kind of work that the bees can do inside of the trap, and then just to talk about those things. Now, one thing that I teach is that I try to leave a swarm alone for 10 days minimum. And that's so that the queen has a chance to lay eggs, get brood started, and basically have anchor babies inside of that swarm trap. It is Friday, and I trapped these last Sunday, so I'm inside of that 10 days. So it's do as I say, not as I do. I pretty much don't tell people what to do, I just tell you what I do. So in general, my rule is, and I started from day one like this, my mentor taught me, leave the bees in there for 10 days, and it's worked very well for me. But in certain circumstances, like this one today, I want to get them into that horizontal hive ASAP because I don't want them building natural combs and wasting time and energy on those combs underneath those deep frames. All right, so opening this thing up is like opening up a Christmas present because I can't remember exactly what I put in here as far as frames goes. So it'll be interesting to see if I used all drawn combs. A lot of times I'll just use one drawn comb right in the middle and then fill the rest of it with empty drawn combs. So it looks like I had one nice drawn comb right in the middle, an old brood comb, you can see it right here. And then I probably had two not so old combs here. Looks like I had a brand new comb here, frame for them to build comb, and then another drawn foundation or drawn comb. So anytime you have drawn combs for swarm trapping, it's really good to use it. All right, so I'm just gonna take them out one at a time carefully. And again, I'm not using any smoke, which means I want to be very careful and deliberate with my movements. And I can hear thunder in the distance, so we don't want to mess around. I'm going to take my time, but at the same time, we only have so much time. I've already got these stuck in here pretty good. They're not quite as big as I thought they would be, but they're not too bad either. Okay, here we go. Just gonna take it up nice and easy. This is a nice brood comb, that's why I put it in there. It's nice and dark, and then they're already backfilling all this with nectar. We're right in the middle of the flow here in Middle Tennessee, and so that's a good thing. There's really not much on this side, a few bees working, cleaning it up, getting it ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this in the hive, and we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep them in order, facing the same direction. As long as I keep moving with intention and don't squish, roll, smash, pinch any honeybees, I should be okay. I got a feeling we're gonna get to see the queen. So this again, this is all nectar. You can see the clear glistening in the sun. And they've only been in here since Sunday, so they've already got this pretty well filled with nectar. It's getting heavy, and they're gonna be turning that into honey. So that's 2 full frames almost of nectar already. All right, so this was the old brood comb. This must have been my favorite comb to put in here because I put it right in the middle where I want the queen to start her work. And this one, if they were building comb off the bottom already, this would be the one that they've got some built on it. We'll see right now. It looks like they're festooning right here, so they're trying, but they haven't done anything yet. I'm looking for that queen bee. I don't really see her. Of course, we're never looking for the queen. We're only looking for evidence of the queen. So I'm gonna actually turn this sideways a little bit, and I'm gonna look for eggs right here in the middle. They would probably be in this area right here. I can use my fingers to get the bees to kind of move out of the way. I don't see any eggs yet, and that's okay. I'm not gonna mess around for too long. If I happen to see the queen, I'm gonna point her out, and we're gonna get video of her real quick. Again, a lot of nectar in there. Black locust is blooming right now, which is a huge nectar source. Okay, frame number 4, here we go. Ooh, a lot of festooning, and they're actually building the comb on the next frame, which is pretty neat. So these bees, feral swarms like this, they come ready to build comb. Now, if you can give them comb like I did, it's gonna put them way ahead. But they come ready to build comb, and you're gonna see on the next frame, they've actually built quite a bit of comb. Smells good, I can smell that nectar. They're storing a ton of nectar since Sunday. It's wild. Okay, I'm gonna carefully, oh, there's the queen. All right, here we go. Right here, she's a big old girl right there, running around looking for a cell to lay an egg in. That's all she does is lay eggs. So when we see her, we want to very carefully get her into a box and get her out of the sunshine as soon as possible. She's pretty shy. She doesn't really want to be out here. She wants to be in the dark working away. Okay, the last frame. This one was a totally empty comb or empty frame. It wasn't even reinforced with wire, which I recommend to do. And they built that this last week. And it looks like they're storing some pollen in there, otherwise known as bee bread. So it's unreinforced. I want to be careful with this. And they're covering it up. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm arranging these frames to where this is basically a 5-frame brood nest. They got a lot of nectar in there, but they're gonna start using these frames to lay baby, eggs and create baby bees. So I'm putting it right at the entrance of this hive so that they can use their HVAC system, which is their wings, to keep it nice and cool in here and to ventilate that brood nest specifically. And then outside of that, you can see I've already got frames ready to go. They're drawn combs. I'm gonna give them a total of 4 drawn combs on this side to store nectar. And then I'm gonna end up putting 1 comb. And that one's, this one needs a little bit of love, but I'm probably just gonna go ahead and drop this one in here. It's got a starter strip on it, and let them draw natural comb off of that frame right here. That'll end up being a resource frame. The brood nest is always bookended by resource frames. So basically I'm going for a 10-frame brood nest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna button them up, leave them alone. I'll probably check in on them here, I don't know, a couple of weeks, see how they're doing with these 10 frames. And if they're already out to here, I'll go ahead and expand them some more because we'll still be in the nectar flow. But if they're not, I'll just let them keep working in here and we'll see how they do. Of course, as always, I don't feed, I don't treat. So these bees, they've got a bunch of nectar in there. Whatever they want to feed themselves with is right out there in the woods. We got blackberry blossoms coming on. We got all kinds of things. The best thing these bees can eat is the honey that they make. I can't buy better food than they can go get out there in the woods. So, anywho, that's it. All right, because you loved this video, please sting that like button, punch the subscribe button like that, and follow us at beekept.com and anywhere else you can find us, Facebook, Instagram. Join our BKB Club. We have a great time talking about more natural and sustainable beekeeping. And thank you all for checking this video out.